nuts. Love it. Hopefully you guys can hear the supercharger. Ooh, that's a nice Trans Am. Thing sounds good. Let's get this down to second gear. Do a quick pull here real quick. Oh man. Alright you guys, man, what's going on you guys? It's been a minute since I filmed content on the 32. So in today's video, we're gonna be doing a little POV on the 32. Since we ever tuned it, we never actually made content on it. I've just been enjoying it since we tuned it. But other than that, with the E55, I've been driving it a lot more. I've been traveling with it a lot more. The E55 is really fun to drive, especially after it was tuned by Josh at the Mercedes swap shop. Man, there's a lot we've done on the ECU in terms of like different maps to custom tune it to my likings. If you guys really enjoy that kind of stuff, definitely hit up the Mercedes swap shop. They're amazing, but you can get more out of your tune with the Mercedes swap shop on these cars. Yeah, this car is pretty much dialed into how I like it. It's just that I need a TCU tune on it and go from there. Other than that, the 32, honestly, it has a TCU tune on it, and I do like the way the TCU tune works on the 32, but I feel like switching it to the Mercedes swap shop, his TCU tune, I think it's gonna be a plus, especially on his tune. Pairing both of them would be amazing. Let's go ahead and take the 32 out. It's been a minute. I've been driving the E55 a lot, and you guys haven't seen the 32 on the channel, so we'll go ahead and take it out and enjoy it, have some fun. And if you guys have any questions on the 32, let me know in the comments down below, because there's a lot I've done to this car, and this car is amazing. We'll talk about future ECU tunes on that 32. I know it hasn't ended yet, but it's pretty close, and I think you guys would be excited about that. I think I'm excited about it also, but we'll see. So let's hop into the 32 and get moving. Cold start for you guys. It's really hot outside. Yeah, I gotta say, it's really hot outside today. And in terms of temperature wise, let's see. All right, it's currently 90 degrees outside, so that is pretty hot. Let me grab one thing real quick. Really hot outside, so I'm kind of curious to see how IATs are looking like with the summer heat. We went stack over the winter, and IATs were looking phenomenal being stack. And you guys already know, once you go stack, you know, that's a lot of heat, a lot of hot compressed air going into the system. So I want to see how IATs are looking like this summer, and we're gonna go ahead and look at it with a couple of pulls here in this video. Honestly, it's gonna be up there, because you guys already know, if you guys have followed the build on this, we have a pretty large heat exchanger, and I've come to find out that the heat exchanger I'm running, Frozen Boost, it's pretty large. The only thing about it is it doesn't hold as much fluid as the PLM XL heat exchanger. Even the regular PLM heat exchanger, or any upgraded aluminum heat exchanger you can find for these booster cars, they hold about 1.8 fluid ounces. And this Frozen Boost, I found out, holds 0.9 to 1 fluid ounce, which is not a lot, but the heat exchanger is pretty big. It's pretty much well known for 2 to 3 hard pulls like quarter mile, and it cools down really fast compared to doing 3 to 4 or more pulls, which is more like street car type vibe driven, versus on the drag strip. The heat exchanger is perfect for that. The PLM heat exchanger that holds a lot of fluid actually has a lot of fins on it, and the Frozen Boost, which I have, doesn't have a lot of fins on it. It's just limited versus the PLM. The PLM has so much on it that you can do multiple pulls until it starts heat soaking. And the plus side about that also is the PLM XL holds about 2.2 liters of fluid, so the fluid takes a while before it starts heat soaking, and even the heat exchangers start heat soaking. So yeah, that's that's what I've learned and figured out, and we'll see how this car actually does with this heat. I'm still gonna keep the frozen boost. Who knows? I might put the PLM XL on this car eventually later, but right now I think I'm gonna just keep working on the E55 in terms of cooling it versus this car, working on it more. Yeah, that's what I've heard. So if you guys are curious and have heard of the frozen boost or knew about the frozen boost, when I first installed the heat exchanger, I thought it held a lot of fluid, but no, it doesn't. It's a great heat exchanger to do 1 or 2 pulls, and it cools down, or IETs cool down a lot faster with just 1 or 2 pulls. Obviously the PLM, I think it cools down a lot faster because of the fins. The frozen boost is mainly for 1 or 2 pulls, and it will start heat soaking, but it's pretty good though. Anyways, I just figured I'll talk about that real quick if you guys are curious. All right, I'm gonna switch over to the GoPro for you guys, so you guys can hear the car, see how it feels. Man, the car feels amazing. It is so fast. I know it's been a while since we tuned it. Holy smokes. You guys, I love driving this car in manual mode. Okay, that pull right there to 100, look at IATs. 180, well, it shot up to 120, but now it's cooling back down. Not too shabby. I mean, that was the first pull, so we got to really get it hot before we can actually see how this stack setup is doing in the summer. As long as we don't hit above 150, we should be pretty solid, but again, you know, it's going to be pulling a... Sad to say, but the GoPro died, so we're going to have to do it with the phone. But should be fine, though. I think I got enough battery left on my phone. Anyways, I think I was talking about, what was I talking about before the GoPro died? Anyways, okay, so back to the IATs. We're looking at 113, but I was saying that first pull was pretty good. I really want to get it hot and running to see how temps are doing while cruising, and at least doing back-to-back pulls. But man, that first pull felt amazing. AFRs are also really dialed in. We're looking at, like, you know, 11.2 to 11.5, which is like perfect right there for IAT or for AFR gauge. Also, I gotta say, driving this car in manual mode is a lot better. It's a lot more fun, because you can get the car up there real fast in speed. Alright, we saw 143 there, IATs. I don't mind the TCU tune on the car at all, honestly. The only thing really why I would switch over is it shifts really fast, it downshifts really fast. The only thing, it's got a lot of torque when it shifts, so the car, like, you know, surges forward, which is great, you know, for drag racing and stuff. But street wise, I feel like I would want it dialed down a little bit. It's pretty aggressive, very aggressive, especially with the V6. When I got this tune, this same TC tune was done on the CLK. The V8 it handled it perfectly, but for the V6, it's a lot of torque, and also I think because it's supercharged, that's why. So just cruising around, honestly, like, temps are looking at 118, 116. It's decent. It's decent on a 90-degree temperature. Hopefully you guys can hear the supercharger. I've got the sun visor open. I might roll this window down just a tad bit. Ooh, that's a nice Trans Am. times look like. Oh man, we got up to 150. Nuts. That's crazy. And now it's back down to 129, 125. So this heat exchange, it recovers pretty quick, honestly. Really quick. It's really good for like one to two pulls and recovers, and then, you know, back at it again. Anyways, I would love to hear you guys' thoughts. Like, what's your favorite thing on this build on the C32? Because I get a lot of DMs with people talking about what I've done to this car and what they like, but I would love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comments down below. This car is pretty fun, honestly. Like, with the Mercedes Swap Shop tune, if you guys didn't know, this is tuned by the Mercedes Swap Shop. It's phenomenal. We're just yet to get on E85, and I'm thinking about doing it soon. We'll see. I'm still really enjoying it on 93 octane. The E85, I might just upgrade the fuel pump before doing it, but we can still try it out. But if we start running out of fuel, then we'll switch back to the 93 and upgrade the pump and back onto the E85 and finalize that tune. But the 93 octane right now is phenomenal. It's amazing. You guys remember this? You guys would know if you know. Probably turn the traction off. There we go. It's been a while. Most I've seen it is 150 for IATs. I haven't seen it go past that. So pretty solid. It's already recovering. It's already at 130. It recovers pretty good. If you guys are curious, I'm using the ZZP pump. It's a pretty good pump. The pump I'm running on the E85, or sorry, we're just talking about E85. The pump I'm running on the E55 pumps a lot more than this pump I'm using currently. I might even upgrade that pump, or I might upgrade the pump on this car to what I have on the E55. I took this car out to the mountains, and man, it's amazing, man. Holy smokes. That guy was coming in my lane. You guys saw that. If it's very windy, but man, I'm on it right now. The most I'm seeing is 135, 140, 156. Ooh, man, what is going on this road today? You guys see what I see about the torque on that TC tune? It's so aggressive. I mean, some of you would like it on the but it's so aggressive for street use. Maybe I'm just getting older. You guys are probably like, oh nah dude, that is awesome. Whenever it switches gears, I feel like transmission mounts, engine mounts are just going nuts right now. I'm just hanging out 136 IAT. I don't know how much footage was lost, but my phone overheated and I didn't know. We did talk about a lot on the way here. I figured I would give you guys a quick walk around on the 32. You guys can check it out. This car is so beautiful. I do want to still wrap this car. I don't know if I've talked about it with you guys. Oh yeah, listen to the exhaust. That sounds really good. I did talk about oh, first time I'm hearing the fan on this car. It's hot outside, guys. I did talk about wrapping this car, and I do want to still wrap it. It's gonna look insanely good with the wrap that I want to go with. I'll probably do that sometime in the near future. You guys stick around for that. The car is still looking really good on the current setup. Anyways, oh yeah, I just turned on the AC. That's why the fan probably kicked on. Let's hit the road again. Hopefully the phone doesn't overheat, because I don't know how much footage is being lost, and I apologize for you guys, but we'll hit the road back and probably get some pictures of the car. Honestly, I'm not mad about the IATs where it's hidden, but this will do for the summer with the current setup. Eventually, I would want to upgrade the coolant setup. I will definitely upgrade the coolant setup eventually, but I want to go E85 first, because E85 is a lot better than 93 octane, and it's a lot healthier for the engine because it's cooler. It runs cooler. Like the engine actually runs cooler. IATs are a lot cooler as well. I'm not sure by how much, but E85 is phenomenal. It's great for these cars. So we'll do that first before potentially upgrading the coolant system to see how, you know, the IATs are looking at in the summer. Alright, let's do a pull here. We might do a pull here. We'll see. Oh my goodness, this thing is crazy. All right. He's letting me go. $140. All right, you guys, this car is amazing, man. This is amazing. I hope my phone is not overheating. Stays in the 130s on just small pulls, but full throttle, nuts. Love it. Alright, you guys, we are back. Unfortunately, you guys saw GoPro died on me. The phone overheated. And hopefully we got enough footage for you guys to hear what we were talking about in the car while ripping on it. This car's a blast to drive. It's still a blast to drive in this heat, and it pulls really hard. So I'm not too worried about you know, the setup right now in terms of how IETs are looking like, but this thing is phenomenal. I can't wait to see how it feels like in the winter, because this was tuned when it was pretty warm outside and not really cold. Tires actually do really phenomenal. These Firestone Indy, what do you call it, Trackhawk or whatever? No, Firehawk. Yeah, these do phenomenal. They hook pretty good. From a dig, obviously you're gonna lose some traction, but it's not gonna kill you. It's gonna grip back up and then propel you. Anyways, this will be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the content on this car. Again, in the comments down below, let me know what you guys want to see more on the 32, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right, take care.